Hi, I'm Amy. I was born in Wales and I'm a teacher. This is Alex. He was born in Ukraine and he's a doctor. In 2024, we decided to take our careers on the road. We're spending the year traveling full-time and working remotely. Feel free to follow along each week as we move from country to country and give you our travel tips for each place. This week, we show you Shanghai Disney, the enormous castle, unique lands and rides, and experiences you can't get in any other Disney. We also explain how to travel to China without a visa, as well as show you around the best hotel near the park. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss where we head to next. So we flew to Shanghai with a layover in Switzerland, but our plane avoided Russian airspace, so that made for a slightly longer flight. On the plane, they gave us this form to fill out, but if you're going to Shanghai on the 144-hour visa-free travel, this is actually the incorrect form. I will show you the correct one in a second. Once we landed, we refilled our water bottles and headed to immigration. You'll follow the signs for foreigners and be led first to a fingerprint self-collection area, where you'll scan your fingers and get a printed ticket. Head down the escalators and follow the signs for the 144-hour visa-free travel. In order to visit China this way, you'll need to be coming from one country and leaving to another. That means it can't be a round-trip journey. For example, we came from Switzerland and will be leaving in 3 days to go to Hong Kong. Make sure you have your departure flight information ready to show the immigration officer. Then you're going to want to fill out this form before getting in line. It's blue at the top and says arrival card for temporary entry foreigners. This seems to be an underutilized way of traveling to China, so just be prepared that they might call someone over to help clarify, but as long as you have these things, you'll be fine. Then we got our luggage and realized it had been cracked in transit, so we went to the Swiss Air desk and they very kindly filled out a damage report form for us. Then we downloaded DD China and requested a card to our hotel, which was relatively simple, although we didn't need to since we learned that our hotel would have shuttled us for free, but that's okay. I'm going to now talk briefly about our hotel because I loved it so much, but if you want to skip straight to Disney content, feel free. This is the Courtyard Marriott in the Shanghai International Tourism and Resort Zone. It was pristinely clean, very modern, right across the street from Disney, and shuttles you to and from the parks for free. It also shuttles you to and from the airport. It had numerous conference rooms, a Disney store, and a laundry room with free washers and dryers that come preloaded with detergent, which I've never seen before. They also have free clean laundry bags as well as an iron and steamer to use. Then the other side has a kids land with a beautifully kept and enclosed play area and a full gym next door. The gym actually looks into the playground, so I'm not sure if that means parents are encouraged to work out while their kids play, but I guess you could feasibly do that. This hotel was less than $120 a night, which I think is incredibly reasonable for its proximity to the parks and all the other features. We just checked into our hotel and it's really nice, but they gave us like this family room. There's a robot coming toward me. Hello, robot. I'm gonna get out of your way. Oh, okay. Yep, you just carry on wherever you're going. See ya. We asked what the robots were for, and it turns out they deliver room service.
Hello.
Hi, robot. Wow. Bye, thank you. So the hotel breakfast is about $10 US per person. And I have never in my life been to a buffet, dinner, lunch, or breakfast buffet that has as much variety as this buffet has. It is humongous. They have Western breakfast, lo mein, curries, but then like steamed buns,
but also
omelets, bacon, egg,
English breakfast,
like baked beans. They have a salad station. They have yogurt, they have like all these breads and fruits and coffees, and like it's just humongous. You don't want to waste time in the park trying to find breakfast because you want to get in and get straight to the ride. So eat breakfast at this hotel before you go, and you will be full for a while. And it's very good. Alright, now on to our first Disney day. We got the shuttle to the park, which was about a 5-minute drive. Once you arrive at the front, it's another 10-minute walk to the gates, but it's a beautiful walk where you get to pass this enormous Donald Duck. The line wasn't that bad to get inside, and we were able to enter right as the park opened.
Please retain your tickets during your entire stay at Shanghai Disney Here.
We made it!
We did. We made it.
Welcome to Shanghai Disneyland. We just rode Pirates and I am speechless. Do you know where we're going?
We can just head that way.
Okay.
See what happens.
That was, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like a mix between like the magnet track of Star Wars, the screens of Soarin',
And then like the Pirates of the Caribbean,
and then like
right?
the boat Pirates, but like just so many more technical features and pizzazz.
Yeah.
Like
And it was a very long ride too.
Very
which was
long.
Cool. Like it was like if you waited an hour for that ride, I feel like you would feel satisfied when coming out. Now like sometimes you ride a roller coaster and it's done in 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So we didn't. We waited 10 minutes.
Yeah. Also, I got a gimbal, so if this recording looks weird, it's because I haven't figured out how to use the gimbal yet.
So people here really like to run to places.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do that in every Disney.
Yeah. But
Right now.
But usually like right when things open, versus like the park's been open for 45 minutes now, and so like usually at that point people aren't really running.
Yeah.
But,
Now we're gonna get in line to enter Zootopia World, which I'm very excited about. Just some quick thoughts about when we walked in. Main Street is incredible. It's like its own little,
It's like a square almost.
yeah, like almost like a town. It's like not a facade, like they're actual buildings. Castle's incredible. It's very
colorful.
But yeah, it's very rainy today, but the weather's nice. Oh, I need to buy ears. I need to go find some ears. Okay. Oh God. First views of Zootopia. Ah.
We ended up buying the premier access into Zootopia since it was an hour wait, and the price also includes a fast pass to the Hot Pursuit ride, which is very reminiscent of Runaway Railway in Disneyland, California and Hollywood Studios.
我们可以继续庆祝食草动物和食肉动物大联欢了。
你知道，我从来没法拒绝我的女儿。亲爱的，你的愿望会实现的。
谢谢，老爸。
Thank you.
Zootopia is one of my all-time favorite Disney movies, so being in this land, which is entirely unique to Shanghai, was so incredible.
There's some sun happening. We need to find me some ears and maybe some sunglasses. Okay, bye
You
Zootopia.
have 3 different stop and go signs, little hamsters.
Oh, yeah.
We got what was called a mustard-flavored pretzel, but I'm convinced it was just a regular pretzel with honey mustard dipping sauce. But it was still good, and then we spent some time admiring the gigantic castle before going on the hunt for some ears.
It's cute.
You have to make sure you don't miss going through the castle. It is full of stunning mosaics, and it's also where you can get in line to meet the princesses. We also loved the Crystal Grotto boat ride, which is unique to Shanghai and takes you through all the Disney classics while getting an incredible view of the castle from the water. One thing I randomly loved about the park were that the sidewalks were super wide, and so it didn't feel like it was crowded. We checked the app, make sure you get that by the way, and we noticed that Buzz and Tron had short wait times, so we made sure to ride both.
We just got off Tron and are walking to grab some lunch. Tip for folks. So we got on Tron right before the parade started, the parade started at noon. And so we got on Tron like around 11:50 or maybe a little bit after that. Our wait was about 45-50 minutes, but once the parade got out and we got off the ride, it's now up to 105. So tip for you guys is to, well, if you want to watch the parade, watch the parade. But if you're not a parade person, then go on rides during the parade because you're going to have much shorter wait times than after the parade.
I have hiccups.
She does have hiccups. Also, she bought new ears. I don't know if you can tell, but they're kind of fuzzy and soft. It's nice. I haven't seen those types of ears. But anyway, so we're going to go grab some food. The rain has stopped. Still a little cloudy, but that's keeping the heat away, which I guess is nice. So,
We ate at Tribal Table in Adventure Isle. I got veggie noodles and Alex got veggie and fish tacos that had Duffy and Friends stamped on them. Both were very good, came with a drink, and were about $13. We rode Peter Pan, which I highly recommend since it is very different to Magic Kingdom, and then headed back to the hotel for a quick nap before coming back out to the park for the fireworks show. We admired the castle for a while before leaving and ended the day with just under 23,000 steps.
It's always raining when we go to Disney.
yeah.
It's very rainy. My hair never stood a chance. Don't bother doing your hair. I mean, to be fair, this was just like heatless curls, but we're going for a drowned rat type vibe today. Drowned mouse. I don't want to buy a poncho though because it's $20. There were people selling ponchos at the entrance, like non-Disney folks. I didn't ask how much they were because I don't have cash, so they probably are cheaper than $20, but we have no cash, so we're just gonna get wet. We're just gonna have a wet Disney day. Hopefully my ears don't get ruined. One of my favorite things that I noticed when we were just in a store were these passports. You can get them in English or you can get them in Mandarin. And it's a really good way to make sure that you go everywhere in the park. They have these little booths all over the park in different lands and they tell you where to go. And then you get stamps at each booth. And the stamps are, this is my favorite. This is beautiful. Look at that. Anyway. It's also very fun. I only really see kids doing it, but I don't care. So then, anyway, you see this little code right here, little ship wheel, and then that matches here. So right now it's blank, but I'm gonna put this in, and then it's gonna print my little Treasure Cove stamp. It's so much fun. And now it's ready. Let's see what this stamp is. It's pirates.
Pirates.
Speaking of pirates, we're gonna ride the Pirates ride again today because, oh my goodness, that ride is mind-blowing. Probably my top 5 favorite rides of all the parks now. And that's saying a lot. Okay. Cool.
The great thing about a rainy Disney day is that lines are shorter. Both Tron and Buzz were walk-ons. This was especially exciting to us because there isn't even a standby line for Tron yet at Magic Kingdom since it's still using the virtual queue, so being able to walk onto Tron multiple times was quite the treat. The Tron in Shanghai brings you out into a fun room that reminds me a lot of the test track room in Epcot and seemed to have tons of fun interactive games for kids.
So you find the symbol. This is the symbol. And then you stick it in like this. Just like when you're entering a country. Here it comes. And
Alright, it's ready.
look at that one. That one's cute.
You're cute.
I am better at web slingers, and I am usually better at Buzz. But at this Buzz in Shanghai, Alex is better. He got 1.4 million points.
You can't technically, like, the best score is 1 million, like, for, like, the highest ranking. So anything above 1 million is just, you know, icing on the cake.
Yeah, usually in Orlando, and I think California, and I think Paris, they max you out at like 999,999. Like you can't the screen won't show you more than that. But here, they'll show you more than 1 million, which is nice. Anyway, so Alex is better at this Buzz than me, but not the other Buzzes. So we're gonna get
I'm also better at Toy Story in California and Orlando.
He is, always. I've never beat him at Toy Story. But web slingers and every other Buzz.
And the other Buzzes, yeah. We
Okay.
each have our own thing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get my passport stamp now. Tron really messed up his hair. Alex just ordered the Elsa sea salted flavored ice cream cone. Oh, did you get Elsa or Anna?
I got on it.
Oh, you got Anna. Okay, just kidding. He got the Anna one with sea salt and vanilla. Sea salted ice cream. Is that white chocolate? Can I have her body?
Yeah.
Thanks. He ate her head. Yum.
Alex thoroughly enjoyed his ice cream, and then we wandered around Pooh's Corner, which, by the way, the teacup ride here is little honey pots, and I thought that was so cute. Then we did the challenge trails at Camp Discovery. This again is a ride completely unique to Shanghai. You can't take a phone with you, but it's essentially a ropes course around the waterfall, but you can choose the intensity as you go along, so I would recommend it to everyone. It was an insanely cool experience to have at a Disney park.
We got popcorn, and it was labeled corn flavored. And we just thought that was like a translation issue. Like it was just popcorn.
They have like caramel flavored. They also have blueberry lemon flavored, among other ones, coconut, and then corn flavored.
So we thought the corn flavor just meant like plain popcorn. No, it doesn't. It means corn flavored. It tastes like elote.
Yeah.
That is so good. You might be thinking, what do you mean corn flavored? Popcorn is just popped corn, but it's different. It's very different.
Think like the taste of eating corn on the cob, and you put that into like a powder and sprinkle it on popcorn.
That is so good. And it was 40 yen.
Yeah, it's about $6.
Get the corn flavored popcorn. It's a must.
There are tons of these little green spaces with benches and tents around the park for you to sit and eat or relax in the shade. Again, I've never seen anything like this at a Disney park before. We made our way to the gardens in front of the castle because I was missing my stamp from this area. And honestly, it's yet another beautiful place to sit, relax, and watch some stage shows in the park.
Bubbles, the up music. Wow! They're all so pretty.
something else we've never seen before is they gave us gloves with every meal. After seeing how messy Alex's gloves got while eating pizza, I feel like we might be adopting this habit moving forward. Winnie the Pooh tiramisu! Alright, then we saw Rapunzel, love her, spent even more time admiring the castle and each other, and then watched kids try to make it through the Alice in Wonderland maze.
Then we had to go see what Soarin' Over the Horizon was all about. Its theming is entirely different to California Adventure or Epcot, and the queue is actually intended to be a cavernous celestial observatory for a fictional tribe of people called the Arbory. But the ride itself is actually the exact same as Soarin' Around the World, except for the ending where you fly over Shanghai instead, which was a nice surprise.
Got a dream, I got a dream. See, I ain't as cruel and vicious as I seem.
并且一起做一些有趣的事情。这样。
I said it yesterday in my initial thoughts about the park, but I honestly can't say enough about Main Street here. It's not just a street leading to a castle, it's an entire land in the park, and it feels so homey and nostalgic. I could have spent all day exploring all of the stores here. It felt like its own little town or village, and it made the entrance that much more memorable.
Once you get all of your stamps, you come to the stroller
Rental.
at the front of the park, and they give you a completion stamp. So my passport's complete. I loved this.
We headed over to Jetpacks for one final ride of the trip. This is similar to Astro Orbiters in Magic Kingdom, and although it was raining, this ride has a great view of the castle and the lights around the park at sunset.
It's so rainy. Can you tell?
Always raining at Disney.
Can you tell how rainy it is?
Goodbye, Shanghai Disney.
Oh, the lights reflecting off the rain is so beautiful. Like off the floor.
We ended the day with another 22,000 steps and headed to bed before our early flight the next morning. We hope we'll see you next Monday for our video of our adventures in Hong Kong.
This is kind of cute. I feel like I'm a cameraman.
Yeah.
Action shots. I'm walking, and it's stable. Bloops.
Hiccups.
Mickey carrot.
I killed him. I'm very excited.
Grab my passport in my hand.
Your passport and mine.
Grab your passport in